Your information station, WTIM.
Good morning. You're listening to WTIM, your information station, and our morning show. It's brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman, and joining us in this segment, we've got Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry. Bruce, good morning to you, sir.
Glad to be here, Grayson. Thanks for having me.
Of course, as always, glad to have you here, and had to move you around just a touch, but we got you here on a Monday.
That's right, yeah.
And I'm happy to do so. And a week after the council meeting. I like that too.
Right.
First question for you. I think it's a question on a lot of folks' mind as they try to cut across east to west across town. Road work. What's going on?
Road work continues. You know, the Taylorville Food Center, I know they've been, I don't know what the word is, but they haven't been open like they should be and stuff. So we're working on that. I know I saw the pavers there today, so we'll be paving one side of the road, I believe Market Street, and hopefully we get that open. It's going to look great once it gets done. I mean, we had Shumway Street's a critical artery in Taylorville, and so we're getting that open finally, and we'll go from there. Should be done in about 3 weeks is what they tell me.
3 weeks.
3 weeks, about 1st of October, maybe. I hate to say a date, but somewhere around that, around Chili Fest, they should have Taylorville Food Center open.
Well, that would probably be a good time to get everything up and running.
Exactly.
With Taylorville Food Center, you can still pull into the back. Is that how it's going?
Correct. And I think one side's open now. I'm not sure if Madison Street is open, but I think there's 2 entryways now. I know they were down to 1 there for a while, and it inconvenienced them for a while, but hopefully all the improvements will be well worth it.
I think so. Obviously a nice smooth out road, and the entry moving forward will be much nicer.
Exactly.
That kind of goes hand in hand with the Safe Routes to School project. What's the update on that?
We've started that work around St. Mary's School and also Memorial School. We're doing all new sidewalks. We're going to pave Adams Street in front of the church there, and we've started work on that. We put a new water line down Main Street, or we're continuing to do that. So it's like I said, it's just not one little road work or sidewalk project. It's a conglomeration of 3 or 4 projects, and hopefully we'll continue to do that. We're going to take a little bit of a break while St. Mary's celebrates their fiesta. So I invite everyone to the fiesta this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and looks like it'll be a good time.
So we're starting at St. Mary's with the Safe Routes to School, and then are we making our way across town?
Well, we're really starting at Pawnee Street, which is to the east of Memorial School. So we've been tearing up some sidewalks there and things. So we're going to do Memorial School basically along with St. Mary's. Okay. And so we're going to go down Adams Street, and then the subsidiary streets around there. We're going to put new sidewalks in and curbs and gutters and pave it, and should be wonderful once it gets open. We were lucky enough to get the grant from the state government, $250,000, but with the water line and everything, the new sewer things, it's going to be about an $800,000 project. So the city's putting quite a bit of money into it also.
Yeah, I don't know if I realized there was a water main replacement coming in with that, and a sewer line.
Yes. We've had a little issue there with the water quality on South Main, so we thought this was an ideal time to replace that water line. And I'm sure the people on South Main, south of St. Mary's and Memorial, will be happy with that.
I think a little additional water pressure might not hurt anybody.
Exactly.
So was that just a thing where, we're already tearing the sidewalks up, we might as well just get what's underneath it?
Right.
Gotcha. Just want to make sure I'm on the same page with you.
We're trying to not, do road improvements, sidewalk improvements, and 3 months later have to tear it up because we got to put a water line in there and things. So I think we're doing it the right way.
It sounds like it, just kind of packaging them all together.
Yeah.
And with that being the case, there's something I do want to bring up to you from said city council meeting: home property building demolition. There's seems to be a bit of
I'd call it a little controversial, what we have decided to do, and we've done it for the last 8 years since I've been mayor. We offer the homeowners we'll go in and tear the building down with our street crew, and then they are responsible for all the dumpster fees or all the debris removal. and we'll get them a load of dirt and give them a nice flat piece of property that they'll maintain the rest of their. Again, we have a little bit of cost in it. Our guy working the excavator and tearing down the building, but I found it about the easiest way for us to go in and tear a building down, and it improves the whole neighborhood. So,
what seems to be the contention? What seems to be the two sides?
So some of the aldermen think that we shouldn't go on private property, that the homeowner should be responsible for that, and maybe in the real, what it should possibly be. But we got so many homeowners around here, or building owners, that can't afford to pay somebody $4,000 or $5,000 to tear their building down, and we can do it, and it's we improve the neighborhood, one neighborhood at a time is what I keep saying. And we've torn down over 60 buildings since I've been mayor. Or in the previous administration, the previous 12 years before that, we tore down 3 buildings. So I think, this is the correct way to do it. We have a little bit of city involvement in it, but not really a whole lot of cost. And we get a dilapidated building tore down, and the neighborhood improves.
Is your focus on the beautification of city? Is your focus on this property can now become available to somebody that might be looking to be into the area? What's kind of your focus?
Well, it seems like we've only got one guy basically building houses around Taylorville now. Of course, we're looking for new people to come in and build houses and live here. But my focus is basically to get the neighborhoods looking better, and so people will want to move to Taylorville. And maybe we've torn down a few houses a couple years ago, and we donated the land to, or the homeowner donated the land to the school, and they built the building trades houses, the 2 on Vanderveer Street that just finished. It was houses that the city of Taylorville tore down, and that owner gave that property to the school, and they built new houses. So it's a win-win, I think, in that situation. And some of the aldermen don't see it that way, and so we just just keep prodding forward, I guess.
I was going to say, my question to you would be, how do we get all aldermen on board? Is there a way to continue to demolish 60 plus buildings in 8 years, but do it differently? Or is there really no marriage between?
The only other way we could do it is take them to court and issue them violations and things. And that's a long process. We're paying an attorney. We're paying different people. And then usually with that, somebody independently would have to tear the building down. So there's a heck of a lot more cost to it doing that way. You probably got, at the end of the dumpsters, the lawyer fees, the excavation costs, $10,000, $12,000, $15,000 in a lot in Taylorville that's probably only worth $2,000 or $3,000. So I think this is a win-win for everyone, and we'd love for somebody to come in and build 30 or 40 houses, but we seem to have one guy building a few houses around Taylorville, and so it seems to work a little bit.
So I will let that be the end of our conversation there on property demolition here in Taylorville. But 60 buildings, 8 years, to me, you're getting rid of some of those buildings that they're unsightly.
Right.
You don't want to see them
like
anymore.
I said, the ones we're tearing down, the one at the end of Elm Street, Elm and Wilkinson's got a big hole in the roof. The one on Thompson Street is set abandoned for 12, 15 years or so. Also the one on Lewis Street, the one guy on Cheney Street that we got the approval to tear down. He said he would buy the property. He owns the property next to it. He would buy the property if we would agree to tear it down. So I think that's a win-win. Would he have bought the property where he had to go to the expense of tearing it down? I don't know for sure.
And probably not.
Probably not.
And
there's some other properties that we've inquired about that we would like to, and so we're waiting on the homeowners to make a decision. And it's a heck of a lot better, easier to make these decisions if you don't have to go to court and things.
Anytime you start bringing in more middlemen, it does get a little harder.
Exactly.
I would say that can be the same for any question.
Especially attorneys.
Yeah.
No disrespect to our attorneys.
To Rocky or others, but
That's right.
But yes, I mean, you cut that middleman out, and then the city, much like the industrial park now, gets that opportunity to figure that out.
And we love to get somebody out to the industrial park. We've got some feelers out there, and so we're trying our darndest to get somebody to build out the industrial park.
Well, we've touched on that a time or two.
Yes,
Hotel, maybe.
Yeah.
There's some things we'd like to see out
We would
there.
love to see that, yes,
And so,
especially go along with the new basketball courts and the new basketball stuff out at the high school.
So we'll just have to continue to hold our breath on that one and see where the industrial park takes us. But that's a conversation with Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry about property demolition here in Taylorville, safe routes to school, and road work going on as well across the community. We'll be right back. We'll talk more with Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry, maybe about Chili Fest, maybe about a field trip he's taken. I thought he was a little old for a field trip, but apparently not. Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry back around in just one moment on WTIM, your information station.
WTIM.
Whether you're an experienced investor or a first-time homebuyer, Joe Kirby at Kirby Real Estate in Taylorville is here to help you find the property of your dreams. Here's Joe.
As a second-generation realtor and auctioneer and over 20 years of experience in Taylorville, I've seen the ins and outs of every aspect of buying and selling real estate. Year after year, we're a top producer in the area, and Kirby Real Estate has become a staple in the community, known for our longevity and exceptional customer service.
Kirby Real Estate. Experience, trust, community. Call Joe Kirby today.
Dr. Emily Smith here from Taylorville Community Eye Care across from Taylorville High School. Parents, this is your reminder to prepare your children for the classroom and school athletics. Good vision and eye protection go a long way to success in school. Give your family's eyes the love they need. Schedule their routine eye exams today by calling 287-2020. Taylorville Community Eye Care, enhancing vision, enriching lives.
I'm Will Perkins, President and CEO of the Taylorville Community Credit Union. TCCU is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Miller Media Group Community Spotlight, allowing a different nonprofit organization to be highlighted on WTIM, WMKR, and WRAN each month.
This is Bruce Blanchard. The Christian County YMCA is a cause-driven organization that gives back to the communities we serve. It's much more than a gym. The Y is a place where people of all ages come together. Seniors enjoy land and water exercise classes. Families benefit from the before and after school and summer day camp programs. And kids enjoy youth sports programs, teen center, and grade school parties. The Christian County YMCA has been making a difference for more than 45 years. For more information, please call 217-287-7271.
TCCU is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Miller Media Group Community Spotlight. Come join us. You'll wonder why you waited. Member NCUA.
October 15th is the deadline for kindergarten, 6th, 11th, or 12th grade students to have the required immunizations. The Christian County Health Department provides these free or at low cost. Find out more by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Here's Dr. Pavi Gill from Springfield Clinic, Taylorville.
Lifestyle medicine is about motivating you to improve your quality of life by changing habits and behaviors.
Find out more by clicking Dr. Gill's icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Trade issues, uncertainties in the ag economy, weather, market volatility, DC policy news. There's a lot going on that has a direct impact on your farm and ranch. Stay informed on the issues that matter to your operation each weekday with AOA. This is Jesse Allen. Join me for the daily conversation about what is happening in rural America on AOA, Agriculture of America.
Here at weekday afternoons at 106 on all of WTIM's platforms, AM, FM, and online on your Ag Information Station.
WTIM.
You're listening to WTIM, your information station, and our morning show brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm joined by Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry. We talked a little bit about road work, our Safe Routes to School project, and some property demolition across the city. I want to talk to you a little bit about that field trip first and foremost, because I didn't know we were allowed to still go on field trips. So
I'm pretty old to go on the field trip, but I was invited by the CEO class. It's a great field trip. I went on it a couple of years, depending on my schedule, and it's a great learning experience for our seniors in high school, and there's maybe a few juniors in CEO this year, but it's a great learning experience for the kids. And my brothers sort of put it on. They both go. The CEO class goes to both their offices and learns about what they do for a living. And my brother Bill has 5 or 6 people come in and tell their different stories of how they got hired, why they got hired, and things like that. So it's a very good experience. I heard this year, and I don't know, that they're going to visit Blake Hooper's office also. I don't know if the CEO class said that, but maybe I hope none of them are listening. But another Taylorville grad, and he just graduated, I think, in 2014. So maybe see a little bit different where my brothers are, in their 60s and heads of their companies, and now see where Blake Hooper is. So it'd be great.
That'll be interesting for you guys. Is that a day field trip? You guys go up there?
You go up. From what I was told, we're going to leave early in the morning on Wednesday. We spend the night on Wednesday night. So Wednesday, we're going to visit Blake Hooper's office. And then my brother has them 2 years ago when I went there. My brother had them all the CEO class at his house and fed like 30 of us that night. And then he puts us up in a hotel next, about 5 doors down from his house. And then the next morning they visit my brother Dan's office, and they visit Bill's office, and then we catch the bus on the way home. So we're home at 5, 6 o'clock on Thursday. So it's a great trip. About, I don't know, 40 hours or something like that. So
I'm excited for you. A little jealous, a little jealous.
Maybe next year, Grayson, I can work a little bit and get you invited.
You have to work a little magic.
All we gotta do, yes.
You work a little magic, I'll be there. I would take you up on that.
Yes.
So I'm excited for you to be able to do that again here this year. See your brothers and also see the new batch of kids. Too.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. You ride the bus up there and you talk. You hear stories about what is really going on at the high school, and I think this year they got a lot more students that aren't Taylorville High School, so that's always good too.
Get to learn a little bit about some of those surrounding areas.
Yes.
And I was going to ask you if you were riding the bus up there, but
yes,
good man.
We ride the bus. Yes,
I like to hear that.
Yes.
If you're going to do a field trip, you got to do it right.
It's a really nice bus. It's not the school bus, and and the odd thing about the bus is parking. So my brother has worked it out with the hotel that's about 5 houses down from his, and the bus parks right in front of the hotel overnight, and so. Hopefully, and they haven't been ticketed yet. But we'll see what happens.
Sounds like a good deal all around. So that'll be the Christian County CEO field trip coming up in about a month.
Right.
Coming up in about a month here. Last thing I want to talk to you about here, because I'm not sure we'll catch you before this happens. Chili Fest.
Okay. Yeah. Before we talk about Chili Fest, I want to congratulate my brother Larry's granddaughter on winning she's a national champion in the NASCAR Youth Series Light 160 is what it said. So I got it says Mila Gregory, NASCAR Youth Series Light 160 national champion. So that's the quarter midgets that she's raced for the last 7 or 8 years, and she was crowned the national champion this weekend. So
that's pretty awesome.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's
really
cool.
Great accomplishment.
Did that at the Illinois 300?
No, yeah, they got a quarter midget track right next door to the 300, and so when they're there, they get to meet some of the NASCAR drivers and things, and their event was Friday and Saturday, and then the finals was yesterday morning. So it's great that she won that.
That is awesome. In terms of Chili Fest, we got like 15 seconds. Can you give me a blurb even?
What a great, I think it's the 41st year of Chili Fest. And, I've probably been to 39 of them. I had to miss last year, but I invite everyone back to Chili Fest and see who this year's champion chili cook-off, and also the Queen contest is a big thing in Taylorville.
Be exciting to see. Coming up first weekend of October. Taylorville Mayor Bruce Berry joining us here Bruce,
Thank you, Grayson, and good luck.
Hey, I'm going to need it probably. Got the old parts coming up next. You're listening to WTIM, your information station.